Hey, what's going on, guys? About, I don't know, say a year and a half ago, I did a video and I was walking some new woodland, and I was carrying a Condor medium assault pack. And I like the molly system, I like the straps, I like the way I can hook things to the outside and everything. But I was getting a lot of problems, so I would hook the side pouches on. I do a lot of bushwhacking, and the branches would go in between the pouches mounting on the side. So I asked a question, would someone give me a recommendation for a new pack? And I had a lot of people recommend a more traditional style pack with side pack pockets that are permanently attached. So I took everyone's advice and I ordered a Snugpak Sleeka 35. I've had it for a year and a half now, and so I feel like I can give you a good, honest review on the pack. I did a video a while back, bashed Snugpak pretty good about their stitching, and I still stand behind that. They need to go to double stitching instead of single stitching because things have a tendency to pull loose on some of the products. It did it on several parts of my Snugpak, my Sleeka 35, but I'll give you a close-up of that later on. Other than that, I love this pack. It's the most comfortable pack I've ever owned. I've had lots of packs, to be honest with you. I'm a gear junkie. I love gear. I came out today to practice some bushcraft skills, so I really have this pack weighted down. There's exactly 25 pounds in here. I'll dump it at the end of the video and let you see everything that's in it, and I think you'll be surprised how much it'll hold. But anyway, so let's take a look at the pack. All right, so like I said, it's a 35-liter pack. It's it's got a top pocket with a zipper here to get into it. You have two side pockets, which they're permanently mounted, so brush can't go in between it. You have a mesh pocket here, and if you turn it around on the bottom, you have a zipper pocket here, and that's where the rainfly goes. And to be honest with you, I carry my handgun under there also. When I've got the pack on, I can actually reach behind me, unzip it, stick my hand in, and pull my handgun out. Alright, so let's see, as far as comfort goes, the padding on this thing is great. I mean really good. And the padding here is real good. When I have the pack on, I can loosen the straps and all the weight will ride on the small of my back. And this keeps it really cushioned. My Grand Force axe is actually in here resting behind this, and I just finished 2.5 miles, and you can't, it never got uncomfortable. When you loosen the straps and you let it ride on the lower back, air comes in here real good, and you can see the pack's dry. It's not really wet. Sorry about the sun and shadows, but it's dry. It will get a little wet. Your back will sweat here anyway, because I live in Georgia. We had almost 50 consecutive days of 95 degrees, and so yeah, I mean, if you come out, regardless of what you wear against your back, you're going to sweat. But this thing is great. Like I said, I've got 25 pounds in it. The padding on the shoulder straps really does a good job. The weight of this thing, I haven't felt it at all today. So let's see, what else can I tell you about it? It's really spacious main compartment, and the lid really holds pretty good bit. It's got a real nice grab handle, and I just actually took it down off the tree, and this thing's real sturdy and strong. Like I said, a few bad parts I had, like I said, come undone. I had a lot of people say, well, why do you keep buying Snugpak? Because for the money, you can't beat it. I've sewn a few things on, yeah, but I don't know. This thing is so comfortable. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend this pack to anybody. But anyway, let me show you just a few spots that I had to sew. Okay, so if you'll look, it came unstitched from here to about here, and it was going to keep on unraveling. I undid the flap, flipped it over, and I did a double stitch on it by hand, and it's held ever since and never given me any more problems. Okay, the mesh on the front, you can see where it's coming undone here. Yeah, right there. I've sewn this once and didn't realize that it's already tore loose. I guess that's kind of hard to do. But anyway, other than those two things, I really, like I said, I have no complaint on this pack. But I'm going to put it on and let you see how it rides. Oh, one thing I would have liked to have seen done different is if Snugpak would have skipped the mesh and actually put a front pocket on here with a zipper, so you carry a few contents in there. I've got a millbank bag that I filter my water with, and my bandana's in there right now. Sorry. It's good for putting a lot of wet gear in. I put my millbank bag in there to dry. I put my bandana in there to dry, and things like that. But other than that, you know, I could hang those from the pack. So I think a zipper compartment on the front would work out a lot better. But anyway, let's put it on and take a look at it. Alright guys, so you can see the pack actually rides kind of low, like a day pack should. Lots of space in here. Let me reach through my other hand. Alright, that's my left hand. You can see a lot of air gets through here. So like I said, your back don't sweat real bad. The waist belt, the padding, actually covers the kidneys and sits on the hips like it should. It's very comfortable. You can really cinch this belt down. Tighten it down good, and then loosen these straps and then let it ride. If you want to, you can cinch it up, pull it up a little bit tighter to your back, and let the shoulders take the weight for a little while. Like I said, it's really no big deal because the padding on this thing is great. The chest strap, good and tight. You can loosen it, tighten it on each side. It rides a little high like a military ruck, which is what I like because I like to wear some things on my belt. I've got my dump pouch on right now. Other than that, man, this you can see. I like the way it's wide, but it's also, it doesn't really stick out past your back too much. So it's not really getting caught on things. Anything I can squeeze through the pack just goes right through with it. But yeah, I love this pack, man. It's absolutely my favorite day pack that I have. In the wintertime, I switch to a bit larger pack because I'm usually hunting when I'm out here, and I need a larger pack to carry hunting blind, spare clothing, winter clothing. Might get hot and take it off, might get cold and need to put some more on. Anyway, we'll look at a winter pack later on. So anyway, let's dump this thing out, man. Let you guys get an idea. All right, guys, let's dump this thing out. All right, so top compartment. Kind of it's where I love to keep. Not really going to go through the contents too much. I'm just going to kind of dump it and just kind of call it out as I throw it out. All right, so in here, water purification kit. I keep that on top because I like to stay hydrated. I only carry one bottle. I carry, you know, a few water bags with me. I got one in here so I can carry spare water if I'm going to be going away from the creek. First aid kit, always, so I can get to it quick. Tree identification. That's part of the reason I came out today. My wallet, which I'll stick back in here now, and power bar, which I need to eat. Okay, side pocket over here. I've got my Nalgene bottle, which is empty. I need to fill it. I'm not going to take this out. I've got my canteen cup and lid in here. It's a Snugpak 700. On this side, got my spoon. Another tree ID. My meal bank bag, which I'm about to use. Mosquito repellent. Toiletry kit. And my, my God, I can't believe I forgot the name of this again. Good Lord. Auger. See, on my day pack dump video, man, I couldn't remember the name of this for anything. Boy, I felt stupid. Okay. Moving in here, let's see. I said right here, bandana. Okay. Cushion seat, rolls up, very small, very compact. My Vortex binoculars, man, I love these things. These things are crystal clear. You can't beat them. Lifetime guarantee. I've got my belt kit. I don't know why I like to bring it with me in case I stop or anything. And or if I dump this and just go off wandering away from it, which I normally don't, so I don't know why I carry this. My possibles bag. In here I've got my compass, headlight, batteries, pocket knife, sharpener, all kinds of stuff. My fire kit. It's an original MCQ. Ordered it from Mike, man. It's great. He uses Italian leather. Anyways, whatever. It's great kit. Thank you, Mike. My food bag. I've got a couple of Mountain House meals. Guys, I'm sorry. I get nervous when I do these videos and I stutter and I hit stuff and pat stuff, and had a few people say quit patting stuff. So, all right, I'm trying to. All right, let's see. Got my work gloves. I've got my Snugpak Stasha. Like I said, it's a remake of the old British Basha. Got a roll of jute. Have a solo stove. I have my leather dump pouch that goes on my belt. I have a Hank of 550 cord. I don't carry a lot of 550 cord. I don't use it, to be honest with you. I can't think of anything that I use that needs to hold 550 pounds. I know it'll hold it, and I know the safe working strength is different, but I don't use it. I'd rather use that. It's biodegradable. You know, you leave it out here in one season, it'll snap. Let's see. Zebra billy can, 12 centimeter. I'm not going to dump it. It's got all my, stuff I might need to do some cooking, whatever. And I have a crook knife, not a spoon knife. I actually find this crook knife to be a lot easier, man. Let's say you're making a spindle for a bow drill, because this is open more. You can really control it and shave it down good. So I love this thing. I always have it on me. My Grants 4s, you saw it fit in there good, and I was able to close the pack good. Great axe. They're great. Leather strop. And last, my handy, trusty Tyvek. Tyvek's great, man. It's paper, stronger than plastic. I've had this particular sheet for probably 4 or 5 years now. Burn a few holes in it, but other than that, man, it's good stuff. I use it just for sitting on. Oh, and a Ball Niven CC4, not a DC4. This is actually ceramic. So I don't know if you guys have seen this thing, but I guess they're fairly new. A guy on Instagram told me about it. Man, this is great. And like I said, on the bottom, got handgun and spare mag, and that's the rain cover that goes over the whole thing. It fits in here nice and neat. So anyway, like I said, guys, I've had this thing a year and a half now, so I felt like I could give you an honest review on it. I see so many people that get new things. The larger channels, people send them stuff, and then next thing you know, they're like, oh, this is my favorite light. And I just got it. I was like, well, how do you know? You know? But anyway, I ramble too much. All right, thanks guys for watching. Get the pack. If you've been thinking about getting one, honestly, I wouldn't hesitate to get it. I really think you'll love it. All right, take care, guys, and see you in the next videos. It's starting to cool down now, so I'm going to start making more videos. All right, take care. Bye.